Respect my mind. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. To have boys in your house. Respect my mind. If we be riding on chrome, respect my
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And Durant gets double teamed. Here's James. That one no good. Collins with some nice D. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. And it's the Jazz's ball. 4-point game. And Suggs throws it down.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins, team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And James throws it down hard.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Oh, they match the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. A deep three from Durant. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for Boston.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Reddish. Back to LeBron. Boston needs to get off a shot. Inside. Suggs with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. And it's Suggs missing. Boston off to a slow start. Trailing here by 8. The kick out to Lopez. Shoots from 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to Sharp. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
KD's shot is off. And so Harden will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 7. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Utah making a change here. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Utah timeout called.
Both teams will make substitutions. .130 left in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Boston trails by 11. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player. LeBron James going to the free throw line. Let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things that need to work on.
Here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Harden. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The putback, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Boston trails by 7. Howard with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Jackson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Utah. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, easy call.
For Boston, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Celtics making a switch here. Good on both. Simmons with it. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Back to Collins. Howard up on top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner, Simmons with it. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Durant. Jumps up. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Utah calls timeout. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Collins looking around. Now Suggs. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. With his first shot attempt. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. KD with the bucket.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent.
And the body control from Suggs, just brushing off tight coverage and keeping the focus on the task at hand.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Jackson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside Jackson. Left side Durant. And KD throws it down.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
1:11 left to play here in the half. Jackson looking it over. Driving the lane. Five on the clock. Out to KD. Over Collins. And it's Durant missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
Throw good. James Harden.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. "15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Left side Durant to the middle to halt the run. Reddish's shot is good.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves. Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Collins. The shot misses. Nice D from Durant. Pass to James. And it's Lopez at the elbow. On the wing, Jackson. Clock at 6. KD a screen. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Collins and finished off by Katie.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Utah calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Utah trails by 3. Simmons looking around. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Pass to Sharp. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reject.
And here is Simmons. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And the Celtics making a change here. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Back to LeBron. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. LeBron's got 10.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Suggs. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
And the Jazz call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's perfect from the line this time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
LeBron James.
No good on the second free throw. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Suggs with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Harden outside. Puck loose. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
The ball goes to Utah.
Clock is at 3. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston timeout call. Okay, fans.
Boston making a switch here. Outside, Simmons. Howard with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Howard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Reddish. Outside, KD. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. And he lays it straight in. Marjanovic has got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Howard. Simmons on the wing. Back to Howard. Connects from three-point range. Howard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah. Now here's Marjanovic. Guarded by Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
That's good from Durant. And KD drops them both.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by KD.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Nice game, notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah. Down low. Here's KD.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah. That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. Boston trailing. Pass to LeBron. Inside. Here's Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And here is Suggs. scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's KD. Pass to James. And the dunk by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston trails by 3. Pass to James. Here's Lopez. Back to LeBron. And oh, the block shot brings it out of the air.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah.
Free throw good from Harden.
Substitution for your Jazz. Hendricks.
Here's Simmons. Hook shot. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Harden. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside, Simmons. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one. Durant nails both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Utah calls timeout. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Simmons. Out to the right wing. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Misses the layup. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Suggs. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And here is Suggs. And 1:01 left in the fourth. And Utah, another 3.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Utah.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Durant for 3. Lopez outside. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons.